Hello guys, tonight we're gonna make something very typical. It's called pesto alla genovese.
Always typical.
Always typical, of course. Marco is a master of pesto, so he's gonna make it for us.
Yes.
So what do we need for pesto alla genovese?
We need basil.
Basil.
By the way, in California is very good.
Yeah, it's an exceptionally good basil. It's a kind of lemony basil.
It's not exactly the same than in Europe. It's a little bit more lemony. Very good. Then garlic. You know, my wife wants to put not so much garlic. You should put 4 times more than that if you were not forced by your wife.
But of course, you are social distancing, but we are not social distancing clearly, and so.
In any case, if you wanted to follow tradition, 4 times more.
Okay. Right.
As the song say, tradition is not an opinion.
Okay. So we need the basil, we need garlic, we need
Pines.
pine nuts. Again, in California, they're very easy to find.
And they're not expensive, a little bit expensive, but much less expensive than in Europe.
Yes, in Italy they would be much more expensive. It would also be more expensive, I have to say. No. Anyway.
And then,
you need one, please. Finish up this.
But I think that we need more.
Okay.
Then we need parmesan. Then with a little bit, if you want, oil, of course.
Olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Salt and pepper.
Well, yes, if you want, if you don't. By the way, the pepper should be white. I don't know. No, I don't think in California it's not very easy to find white pepper. White pepper, fantastic! My wife is fantastic. Okay, let's go. So we begin to put Annalisa, of course, has cleaned the basil. What is important, you put the basil inside. So you begin with not so much basil because otherwise is you begin to put a little bit of oil. You begin and okay. You go. It's not very easy to begin, but then
you need to put a little bit more oil.
no. We have to move a little bit. Originally, of course, the pesto would be made with the mortaio, but then I have a story to count. So we have.
Once it gets started, it's easier. At the beginning, it's always like that.
We are not far from the beginning. The alternative would be to make it with another pixel, but it would be too violent. So I have my pesto to tell you, sorry. And my pesto is very thin, very thick. And there are different traditions. When you make it with the mortar, of course, it is not
like that.
this way. It's more. And I had a big dispute once, which one of my friends lives. I don't know whether lives with see it. If let's say if you will see it, please answer me, because I remember that we make a competition. And I am Italian, and Liz is from Venezuela, and we made a competition about the best pesto. And I was convinced that my pesto is the best. I still am convinced. I am convinced. She was convinced that pesto is better. I suppose that she still is convinced. Her pesto is more più grosso, more. Yes, it's thicker than mine. And so we made a competition that we called the different judges, but the judges could not judge. So we could not decide. So in the end, I don't know, but I continue to make my pesto in this way. That is possibly not really close to the tradition with the mortar, but the result, according to me, is quite good. So, Liz, if you have an idea, you can make another video about that. Then we will have a virtual distance competition.
Put about 3 handfuls of
How do you think? Now, going, okay. More fun.
One, two.
You know, you see whether it's good or not from the consistency. And more. No.
and a lot of basil. So despite the fact that obviously there's no meat in it, it's much, much better than ragu or anything else because of the quantity of olive oil that goes in it.
Okay. And cheese.
Very nice, very, very green, very creamy.
Let me see for the, you know. Now I just tasted it, so I will put a little bit of salt, not too much.
Not too much salt,
And then pepper.
a little bit of white pepper.
Right. Okay. So let's taste it. This, that's fantastic. I think that if you want to make it differently, you have to take another video, but better than this. That's this. Okay.
Okay, so can we stop this now?
Yes. We can stop.
All right, stop. Okay.
Okay.
So one important thing that we need to tell you is what kind of pasta you're gonna make with pesto. So what is your favorite, trenette or what?
Renette.
Trenette
Or trophy, of
or
course.
trofie?
But what is important to know also that we have not simply make pesto with pasta. You should begin with potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Potatoes and cornetti. What's in English?
And,
Beans. Green beans. Green beans. So you put potatoes, green beans in the water. Then wait a little bit
to the boil.
To the boil. Then you put pasta and when
Salt,
of course, salt before
Yeah.
the green beans and the potatoes. And then when pasta is cooked, you drain it, and then you use pesto for the sauce, and you eat pasta, potatoes, green bean with pesto. Okay.
So Marco has done his bit. Now I'm going to tell you how I store this pesto. So I usually put it
That's too much.
in containers like this one. This is a portion for 4 people. So you can see that with something like this, we are going to have at least 4 or 5 little bases like this. So I'm not going to show you what I'm going to do with 4 of them, but just with 1 of them. And then in order to keep this nice color, you want to freeze it. You put it in the freezer, the ones that you're not going to use immediately. If you leave it outside, it's going to become black and you don't want it to get darker. Okay, so this is about the right amount, okay? You shouldn't do what I'm doing, but it's fantastic. I wanted to taste it. So this is the right amount for pasta for 4 people.
Before making pasta, you make the pesto come back, like I say in Italy, with a little bit of water in which the pasta is boiling. And in the end, you have to drain the pasta, but not completely. A little bit of water in the pesto is very good. Don't add oil, because there is a lot of oil already in it.
Okay, so thank you, and enjoy pesto or pasta pesto, and goodbye.
You can put also pesto in the minestrone. You paint the minestrone, a good minestrone, you put a little bit of pesto in the dish, and then you add the minestrone.